G'day, Monique. Look, thanks again for your time last night. Really looking forward to seeing how you progress through the 21-day program. As I was saying, first and foremost, the real key for you is to just get the fundamentals right. So remembering with everything that you're doing, when it comes to self-treating, we really need you to understand pain, how it presents, feel how it feels, feel how it changes. So with that, remembering we went through the 4 primary rules: always position, place, apply pressure, and progress. So position, placement, pressure, progression. Rule number 1. Always position your body correctly, place the spanner where you want it, apply the pressure, and then progress to the next fiber within the muscle. Nature and behavior: understand how it feels, own the pain, name it, and then feel how it behaves within you. Remembering always comparing left side, right sides in all the different positions. Being able to apply the perfect amount of pressure is most important. Again, when you go in too hard and your body creates this pain withdrawal reaction and you tense up and you want to fight everything, we don't want that to occur. So the same is when there's not enough pressure and it doesn't feel like anything, that's not really going to be of any benefit either. So being able to apply the perfect amount of pressure in the exact position every single time, feel how it feels, feel how it changes. That's rule number 3. And then the 4th rule is not creating tension to relieve tension. So essentially, make sure that you are relaxed, apply the pressure to the exact spot whilst in the most relaxed position as you can. Feel how it feels, feel how it changes, and get this glute sequence, glute 1, 2, 3, and the lateral quad, or the 4th component to the glute sequence. Get them spot on, and also that pelvic awareness position. And yeah, that's going to be your absolute focus for the next 3 days. From there, we'll move on and we'll progress what we need to do. Okay, so just quickly, glute 1, position, laying flat on your back, knees bent up, feet on the ground, 2 big balls, 1 in each bum cheek. Nice and deep. Position, placement, pressure for glute 1, cross the right leg over the left, progress, drop a little bit of body weight out to the side, feel how it feels, feel how it changes. Once it eases to about half of where you started, move on to the next one. Remember, we're not moving around, we're just hunting millimeter by millimeter. So glute 2, float the top leg down, and you should feel that sink deeper into your deeper hip rotators. Bring the top leg across, that will load, open up, will deload. Often I'll put this top leg or the foot of the top leg on the bottom one, just to keep everything nice and connected. If you feel again like this bum cheek is coming off, just wedge your hand in, and then that helps act like a, just helps with you delivering pressure really nicely. Okay, so that's glute 2. The 3rd glute position, remembering everyone's favorite. You'll start in that configuration for the time being. Don't worry about the extension mechanism. Again, position, placement, pressure, and progression. Laying on your side, no hand on head, so the cervical spine is somewhat neutral. Knees slightly bent up. Bony landmark, top of the hip, straight underneath there, you've got your greater trochanter. Smack bang in the middle, that's where we're going to target. And again, lifting up and slowly applying weight. Now, remember what we went through last night, glute 2 to glute 3. If that glute 3 position is too harsh, we can work back 2.8, 2.6, 2.4, 2.2 to the point where we work back into our glute 2. You can also move into this position from your glute 2 just by almost rocking back to neutral, placing that smack bang in that lateral aspect of the hip. again, below the bony prominence of the hip there. Drop the bottom leg down and then slowly work your way into that position. Woo. And remembering you can come in from the front and also the back. We'll just change that angular pressure. So you work that out based on what you feel you need. And then the fourth component to that is just smack bang lateral quad. Remembering top of the hip, bony spot, the greater trochanter and the top of the outside of the leg. Let's break the outside of the leg up into 5 equal parts. So the top fifth and the bottom fifth, which is above the knee joint, we don't worry about. So we're going to work in that middle 3/5. So basically, 2 or 3 fingers above the knee, 2 or 3 fingers below that bony prominence here, smack bang right through that IT band into the lateral quad. So we're actually targeting the lateral quad here. Intensifying that, just bring some weight forward from your hip, trying to stay nice and relaxed. And if it's too intense, again, just derotate marginally. All right, and boom, just micro move the position. Oof. Beautiful. So we're going to spend roughly about 5 minutes at the moment in each zone. So, and the other thing we were looking at last night as well is I just want you to become really confident with that slouch and anterior posterior pelvic tilt. All right, so just feeling for those 2 bony prominences that feel like 2 half eggs. When you slouch, you roll off the back. If you try and extend, or when you take a deep breath in, or when you take your arms up over your head, you tend to find that extra chase for thoracic extension will increase that anterior tilt and you'll roll off the front of those puppies. So just being able to slouch or slouch to the back, slouch to the right, and just sort of working your way when you're trying to find that pelvic neutral, just use your trunk essentially to balance on the apex of those 2 bony prominences, equal weight bearing left and right, and then try and just hold that and breathe and relax. Remember, thumbs to palms up will help with your shoulder positioning. Palms down actually puts you in that rotated position, which will increase your thoracic extent, your thoracic kyphosis. Tightens you up through your pec, and just naturally that internal rotation will create a poor scap position and increase the tension through your upper trap. So just trying to get that position comfortably and slouch it through, and then just try and work yourself back up. Hold that and breathe. And like I say, you may actually start to feel a little bit of light activation through here. So we're starting to build our pelvic anchor. All right, so work on those puppies. I'll send you some more stuff, and I'll in a few days' time, of which we'll extend on that, and I'll touch base with you as well. So good job. Looking forward to sharing the journey with you, and yeah, let's get you bulletproof and yeah, back on track. Cheers. Take it easy. Please, anytime, give me a yell if you need. All right.